The INFJ is an enigma, a paradox. They can be the warmest and yet the coldest of all the personalities. They are deeply caring and yet brutally honest. The INFJ is an extremely complex person. And if you don't understand the INFJ, it can lead to frustration, anger, and hurt. Often people will ask me, why is the INFJ so intimidating? This video will attempt to answer that question. First, they are often very intuitive and perceptive, which gives them a deep understanding of people and situations. INFJs can be very intimidating because they are often so perceptive and intuitive. This allows them to understand people and situations very well. Because of this, they can often come across as cold or aloof to some people. However, those who know and understand INFJs well appreciate their intelligence, insight, and intuition. Second, they are often very compassionate, and they can be very sensitive to the feelings of others. Some people may find that INFJs are intimidating because they can be very sensitive to the feelings of others. They often have a lot of compassion and are able to understand others very well. This can make them seem like they are always right, and it can be difficult for other people to get close to them. Third, they are often very loyal and devoted to their friends and loved ones, even if that means putting them in harm's way on occasion. INFJs can be very persuasive and eloquent speakers, which can add to the intimidation factor. They often have a deep well of understanding and insight, which can make them seem knowledgeable and in control. They are also often very analytical, which can give the impression that they are always one step ahead. Finally, their intuition can leave people feeling uncertain and uneasy about what they might say or do next. Fourth, they are often fiercely independent, and they don't always conform to societal norms or expectations. There are a few reasons why INFJs can be so intimidating. First and foremost, they are fiercely independent thinkers who don't always conform to societal norms or expectations. They often have a great sense of intuition and insight, which can make them seem like they know more than they actually do. Additionally, INFJs are often very eloquent and articulate, which can make them seem like they have all the answers. In reality, however, most INFJs are just as vulnerable as everyone else. They just happen to have a lot more depth and insight than most people realize. Fifth, they are often very analytical and thought-provoking, which can make them seem aloof or distant at times. INFJs are often very intuitive and insightful, which can make them seem omniscient or even spiritual to some people. They may also be deeply passionate about their beliefs and values, which can lead them to be highly opinionated and inflexible in their thinking. All of these factors can contribute to a feeling of intimidation or fear when interacting with an INFJ, particularly if they are unfamiliar with their personality type. It is important for individuals who are struggling with feeling intimidated by INFJs to understand that this is simply a result of their unique abilities and not a personal attack on their character. Sixth, they are often very mysterious and enigmatic, which can make them difficult to understand or figure out. INFJs often have a very deep and intense inner world, which can be difficult for others to understand. They are often highly sensitive and introspective, and may not feel comfortable sharing much about themselves with others. They are also quite intuitive, which can make them seem like they know more than they actually do. This combination can make INFJs intimidating to deal with, as many people may not understand what it is that makes them so special or unique. Seventh, INFJs can be intimidating because of their curiosity. Some people find INFJs to be intimidating because of their ability to be very curious and explore everything they do. This can sometimes make them seem like they are always looking for the next thing, or that they don't have any boundaries. However, INFJs are actually very caring and loving people who just happen to be incredibly inquisitive. They want to understand everything and everyone around them, in order to help them grow and learn as much as possible. In fact, many INFJs find great satisfaction in helping others achieve their goals. Overall, INFJs are just hard to read sometimes because their curiosity often leads them down unexpected paths. But once you get to know an INFJ well enough, you will see that they are actually quite gentle and kind-hearted people beneath all of that exploration. 8th, INFJs can be intimidating because of their competitiveness. INFJs are often very competitive and can be very intimidating. This is because they are so driven to achieve their goals and they want to be the best at everything. This can make them seem pushy or abrupt, but it is actually just their natural competitiveness. INFJs are also very sensitive, which can lead them to feel defensive if they feel like they are being attacked or judged. 9th, straightforwardness. Many don't handle harsh honesty very well and consider it mean. There are a few reasons why INFJs may be intimidating. First and foremost, they are often very straightforward in their dealings with others. Many people don't handle harsh honesty very well and consider it to be mean. This can make INFJs appear aggressive and unapproachable. Additionally, INFJs are usually very intelligent individuals and can be quite persuasive when they want to be. Because of this, many people may find it difficult to stand up to an INFJ or argue with them on a level playing field. Finally, INFJs often have a deep understanding of people and how they work, which can give them an advantage when working with clients or other stakeholders. However, because of this knowledge base, many people may find INFJs difficult to trust or confide in. 10th, their knee-piercing gaze and reluctance to indulge in meaningless, superficial and shallow conversations. In general, INFJs are often seen as being intimidating because of their intense and penetrating knee-piercing gaze and reluctance to indulge in meaningless, superficial and shallow conversations. This can make it difficult for others to really get to know them, which can lead to them being underestimated or even unapproachable. INFJs are typically very intelligent and passionate individuals who have a lot to offer, but they may need some time to warm up to new people. 11th, they're the most introverted of all types. There are many potential reasons why INFJs might be intimidating to others. Perhaps they are the most introverted of all types, and their reserved nature can make them seem distant or cold. Additionally, INFJs may have a unique perspective that others find challenging or even intimidating. They are often intelligent and perceptive, able to see things that others cannot. Finally, INFJs may be skilled at articulating their thoughts and ideas in a powerful way, which can lead some people to doubt their abilities or dismiss them outright. There is no one-size-fits-all answer to this question, as the reasons why INFJs are so intimidating vary from person to person. However, some of the most common reasons why INFJs can be so intimidating include their deep intuition and introspection, their wide breadth of knowledge and understanding, and their natural ability to connect with people on a personal level. We do actually like affection, so don't be afraid to hug us. We need our space, so please know when to back off.